Welcome to the Bomb Shelf. I'm Josh.
I'm Eric.
I'm Keith.
Keep doing this. And this is a bottle of whiskey under this bag somewhere. Joyce, what's in the bag?
Today you are drinking Eagle Rare. This Kentucky straight bourbon from Buffalo Trace has a 10-year age statement and comes in at 90 proof. We paid $30, which is a typical price for this bottle. As always, your local prices may vary. Enjoy.
I know what we're drinking. You know what we're drinking. They don't. Let's dive into things.
I'm gonna like this one.
I am getting fruit off the top, which I'm not sure what kind of fruit yet.
Yeah, it's much sweeter.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the obvious cherry here. Right?
Yeah.
There's like a cherry, banana, but there's something else beyond that. Not grapefruit.
Getting watermelon. It might be me.
Do you smell like watermelon?
No. So it's not me.
Definitely getting some vanilla, like some caramel.
Yes. Vanilla, caramel.
I'm getting like an apple-y
Yes.
or smell.
Apple.
And maybe that's it. Maybe it's just all the different fruit smells merging in my nose is just saying,
fruit
hey,
essence.
that's watermelon.
Yeah, I'm getting like a caramely, apple-y smell.
Caramel apple.
Caramel apple. I can see that. That's not like the thing that's like jumping out to me, but
Caramel apple, little bit of maple, a little bit of walnut, the nut, not the wood. I'm going to have to say caramel apple at a fair.
ooh, hit me with some spice.
That is sweet.
Yeah, some sweetness, but a little bit of spice.
Very sweet, tannin-y.
Yeah, very tannin.
Yeah.
So for those at home, tannin is one of the things that you extract from wood when you age it. Age a whiskey in wood. Some whiskeys you can really taste the oak taste, and it can produce a little bit of a spice note as well. And there's a flavor that's called tannin that you also find in wine that kind of adds like a dryness to your mouth.
Definitely dry.
Yeah.
Yes. And as far as the spice goes, I'm going to say a little bit of ginger
I can see that.
and chili pepper.
I'm getting vanilla. Like the sweetness is there, same kind of like caramel sweetness and such. I'm not getting as many fruit notes. It's something more of that wood and tannin.
I'm not getting as many fruit notes as I expected,
No.
given the nose. I am still picking up fruit notes. More of a citrusy...
Not apple. Is it apple?
Maybe like a sour apple?
The spice for me is like, I like that spice. I don't think I would associate it with ginger. Maybe more like, what is the main spice in ginger snaps?
Ginger.
No, it's,
Ginger and molasses.
I'm pretty sure there's another spice that's like, or ginger cookies where they're not actually ginger. Or gingerbread. Like, there's like a spice in these.
Allspice.
I mean, like an allspice then?
Allspice.
It's not nutmeg, is it?
No, that's not nutmeg.
No. Okay.
That would give it an almost
Yeah, so maybe like,
good pie aroma.
I'm not getting ginger though.
I am definitely getting ginger.
I'm enjoying the finish. It's not long. I wouldn't say it's a long finish.
It's like a medium finish.
Yeah, I'd say like a medium finish, personally.
I would almost like to pair this with a gingerbread cookie, or a ginger snap, just to see if it pulls anything out.
Going back to the nose, that sweetness is really hitting you even more now.
Yes. Now we add water.
Yeah, you want water in it?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's just to see if it alters it. The water actually brings out the peppery.
It's not as, the nose is thinner though, for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not getting as much of anything on the nose.
Palate definitely brings out the wood tannin. It's leaving my tongue very dry.
The water actually enhances the alcohol burn on the nose. Makes my eyes water. Oh yeah, definitely brings out the tannin. I can definitely taste the oak.
Very woody.
Yeah.
Some pepper like in the back end. Like in the back of my throat, I'm getting like a peppery.
Yeah, but it's not typical white or black pepper. I'm going to stick with chili pepper or,
Okay, yeah.
or a cayenne.
All right, you guys want to know what other sites said?
Sure.
Is this where we're in? All right.
Show us how unprofessional we are.
Oh, I don't think it's terrible. So nose. The most common notes for nose was orange, oak, honey, toffee, and leather. I could definitely see that orange now, which it might be power suggestion, but
I mean,
you were getting citrus.
I was getting citrus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not getting leather. Like, I know what leather smells like, but I'm not getting leather. But maybe that's because we've watered it down a little bit.
That could be the tannin.
Yeah. On the palate, number one comment was sweet.
Yeah.
Followed by
I would agree with
oily.
that.
Oily,
Okay.
candied almonds, and honey.
I did say nut. I
You did
just
say nut.
said the wrong nut.
And
I
then
don't
finish.
disagree.
Yeah, finish. Lingering. Yeah, so I'd say medium finish. Dry, vanilla, and leather.
We got the dry.
Definitely
we
dry.
Definitely got the dry.
Definitely got the try.
I think I generally agree with those. I like it. For sure.
Yeah, I like it too.
Yeah.
All right. Go into some ratings. Ratings time. What are you giving the nose, Keith?
I want to give it a 4. I really liked it. I like the complexity of it. I like the way that it really had us picking out so many things, which would be the complexity of it. Yeah, 4. I gave it up there.
I'm also going to give it a 4.
I am
Pretty much the same reasons.
also going to give it a 4. All right. Palate. Actually, I'm going to put my nose at a 4. 4.5. I think I'm going to give it 4.5 on the nose. Because I want to give the palate a 4, but I think the palate is not as good as the nose is.
No, it's not. And I'm actually going to give the palate about a 3.5 to 3.8.
Let's try to stick it to halves.
Stick to half. Oh,
Stick to
come
halves.
on. Jeez.
3.5. All right, got it.
All right, 3.5.
I'm also giving the palate a 4.
Okay. Finish. The dryness was a bit much for me. I like everything else was nice. The lingering, the spice, the oil, clinging.
I would
the
agree with
cleaniness.
that.
But the dryness was really kind of overpowering for me.
Yeah. Especially after we added the water. Somehow you add water to it and it makes it drier.
I'm going to give the finish a 3.
I'm gonna give it 3.5.
I'm going to hold it a 3.5 on the finish. I mean, honestly, I like the dry finish.
Yeah. And to each their own. So you may like the dry. Some people like dry wines. I'm not a huge fan of dry wines. My wife isn't either. So
I love dry wines.
right. So
I like the wines that work.
Distiller. They gave this whiskey a 91 out of 100. Whiskey Advocate gave it an 82 out of 100. So a little disparity there. Proof 66 gave it a 575 out of... Forgot to write that part down.
782.
782. So 575 is pretty good for
Yeah.
Proof 66
Yeah.
on a budget whiskey. Reveal time. What do you think it is? What do you think the proof is?
I'm going with a mid-proof. Mid-80s.
Mid-80s, okay.
I'm going with a 100 proof bourbon.
I'm also going to go bourbon.
Okay. You're both right about the bourbon. Today's whiskey is Eagle Rare. That's a Kentucky straight bourbon, 90 proof, aged for 10 years, which explains the
tannins.
the tannins, the dryness, the heavy oak wood impact. This is produced by the Buffalo Trace Distillery using Buffalo Trace's #1 mash bill, which is a low rye mash bill, which is likely less than 10% rye. But we don't know the exact numbers for that one. And so the Buffalo Trace whiskey, which you can find on the shelves at a slightly lower price point than Eagle Rare, uses the same mash bill as Eagle Rare, just aged for a little less time. The price that we paid was $30, and you can usually find it for around $30 as well, if you can find it. Sometimes people do have a hard time finding this because it's a popular bottle. Usually rated as one of the best budget bourbons out there. So even here in Pennsylvania, I had to kind of hunt for this a little bit. It wasn't too hard, but not every store carries it. Only what we have, like premium stores, have it, and they often run out.
Plus, it's a little bit of a marketing toy by Buffalo Trace to put rare in the title so people think that when it's on the shelf, you better get it.
Yeah, it's not that rare. But it's pretty good.
It is real good.
I have paid $30 for it, and I'm not upset about it.
I'd be willing to go up to 35, maybe even 40 for this bottle. Not much more than that. This is one of my favorites. I'm obviously biased. I recognized it almost right away.
Yeah, good whiskey. If you can find it for around $30, that's an appropriate price to pay.
I would absolutely pay $30 for it.
Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't pay. I don't buy anything for more than $30. So that being said, if it was anything higher, I wouldn't buy it. But you might find that it's reasonable. Should be able to find it somewhere. Watch out for any price gouging on this bottle.
I was going to say, any way you can edit out the price that I would pay for it, so that Eagle Rare doesn't kick up the prices on it, saying, "Hey, this moron will pay."
Yeah. All right. So, do you want to kick us off then with a toast?
Sure. May the winds of fortune sail you.
May you sail a gentle sea.
May it always be the other guy who says, "This drink's on me." All right, good one, guys. Oh, I'm getting like a raisin now.